Hi lovely people, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a video all about my start of the year planner setup, which is looking decidedly slimmer and smaller than previous years. I came across a picture the other day from 2016 and it was a proper stack as opposed to, you know, things I can carry practically in one hand. So it has been slimmed down and I'm not entirely sure how long this will stay this way, but this is where I'm starting the year, and so let me crack on and share with you what is actually here. So first up, let's have a look through my traveller's notebook. This is, and we'll just put this lovely Hobonichi cousin over to one side. This is a B6 from Foxy Fix. It's one that I got when they were selling off the personalised ones for $5. $5 people. And so I just covered up the initial on the front with some decals that I made. So in here I have got my crochet little insert, crochet knitting. I just have little pattern notes and things in there. I've got my current daisy dory from Cocoa Daisy with which is where I kind of use for my journaling, and I've got a B6 Leuchtturm dot grid notebook, which is like, it's like a flexible cover, and it just about sits in there nice, which is just what I'm using for kind of a bullet journal and notes and things. So that is all there, and I've just got some bits tucked in the back and a pen. That was easy, wasn't it? So that's kind of the first part of it, and then the other thing is this. Now first off, I cannot believe that it took me so long to discover Hobonichi. Hobonichi? Whatever. Because it's pretty awesome because the reason that I like it so much, so I'm slipping out a photograph there, is because it's got a yearly, a monthly, a weekly and a daily in one place. Oh my goodness. And look at the size of the thing. It's A5. It's obviously going to get very, very fat as I use it and fill it up, because I'm just looking at pages that I've already been working in. But yeah, at the moment it feels a bit too good to be true. So this is a Woodland Cottage Farm cover that I had for my Leuchtturm bullet journal in A5, and in the front I've just tucked a few little bits and bobs. I've got Cocoa Daisy card with my word for the year, which is peaceful, and I've got printed off the 1000 Gifts Challenge, which is from holyexperience.com, and these, seriously, I've been carrying these around since 2014. That's how long they've been going. So I've just got those all clipped together so that they're nice and neat and protected, and they just look pretty. Oh, and the shiny gold card is from my Power Sheets this year. Okay, so in the Hobonichi, this is the cousin, which has got everything in one book. You can apparently get one where it's split into two 6-month books, which is the cousin avec. So we have yearly overviews, which I've just marked on school holidays, and then monthly overviews, vertical layout, which I've not quite figured out what I'm going to do with those yet, if anything, I'm not sure. Then the month on 2 pages, and I'm just going to skip to February. No, I'm not. I'm going to skip to March to show you what it looks like before I stickerated. Because one of the things that I have done is to design, start designing monthly kits for the Hobonichi. So those are being released on Wednesday the 9th of January. And there's 2 coming out, and then I will be just doing them as and when I do monthly kits as well. So awesome. So really pleased with that, how those are looking. The paper is incredibly thin. I mean, you can see the ghosting from my fountain pen there. Doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would, but then I am used to writing in Bibles, so you know. But it's this Tomoe River paper, which obviously is fountain pen friendly. It takes watercolour apparently, though I've not tried that, and it's just really, really lovely. So I'm very, very impressed. Then we get all the weeklies are all together. See, I've already put my Once More With Love Wacky Holidays in, so let me just skip to a completely blank one. So vertical layout, you've got the full 24 hours broken down by hour, and because of the grid you could actually break it down to half hourly, which is really nice. I appreciate that. You know, if you can write that small. And every month shows you the every week has got the month with the week highlighted. Again, I quite like that. It's got the week number and the year. I like that too. I've also started doing some kits for the weekly view, so if I just show you ones there, that gives you an idea of how that can work. Because stickers, and I can't give up my stickers. I mean, you know, I like stickers. It does mean that it's going to make it very, very fat, but this is a sewn binding. I think it's completely sewn in, and then it's obviously very, very well glued on the spine as well. So I've seen some pictures of very full ones on Instagram and Facebook, and it doesn't look like the pages come out, so I'm very hopeful for that. Then at the end of your weeklies there's a couple of blank pages. It just says like turn the page to a new year. I've set up my year in pixels on this, so this is where I'm going to track my mood each day, which is something I did last year and was really, really interesting and actually very encouraging. Then let me just have a look and see where we're up to. Okay, so I can't show you much of what I've actually been doing yet. I'm very sorry, because it is all a bit, there's a lot of business stuff on there. But what you then get are the daily pages. So I added these tabs, which are the Erin Condren ones, because rainbow colours make me happy. So I just tabbed exactly where the first month was, the first day of the month was. They do stick out a bit because they are they're like plastic, so they do have like quite a fold in them, quite a springy fold, but I thought they would hold up better than paper ones or cardboard ones, so I thought I'll give that a go. And each month has a slightly different colour, as you can see. So, you know, February's is kind of nondescript brown, March goes to purple, and so on. So you get a blank page at the start of the month, which I will use for a monthly overview page and setting down like my monthly goals and ideas for that month. And then every page has got this very open layout, so you've got your date up the top. There is a lot of Japanese in it, obviously, because I don't think they do the cousin in English. Can't remember, not that well up on it. But I'm just kind of taking the approach that I'll just cover it up if I don't want to look at it. It doesn't really bother me at the moment, or it hasn't so far. Then you've got like a little hourly tracker, you've got 5 checklists up there, and then the rest of the space is really open. So I've been using it for lots of lists of things that I need to do for work, for home, breaking that down. I've been doing my gratitude journaling in here as well, which has been really nice. And as and when I can, I will share that with you. Let me just see if I've got a page that's a bit more... yeah, okay. So this is all a bit scrappy, as you can see, here, there and everywhere, because I've not quite figured out where I want my, how I want my days setting out. But on Friday, the Attic 24 crochet along started, so I just jotted down the order of the stripes that were being released for the blanket for that week, and I've actually finished that now, so I'm going to just tick that off. That's the other thing, I haven't worked out what pen I'm using yet. Oh. And I just had a list of work tasks, my gratitude section, top 3 things, and then for the weekend I actually used 1 page, because what I want to do, what I realised I was going to miss, is I was going to miss having like a sidebar for the week. So with no sidebar for the week, I figured I could split Saturday into 2 to do Saturday and Sunday, and then use a Sunday page for my weekly overview with all my weekly stuff on. So that's what I'm trying. Stole that idea from another YouTuber. Thank you, whoever you were. I've watched so many videos that I genuinely can't remember, and I'm very, very sorry. I can't give credit where it's due. So then we get to the end of the year. I'm just going to flip that there because I know that's got some sensitive company information on, which is why I've marked it as well with washi, because it's something I refer to. So you can get 2, 4, 6 pages of just squared paper. Then there's a timetable, a sheet of graph paper. I love the fact that it's headed up graph paper. A list, a space to make lists of your favourites. 12 boxes. I haven't got a clue what that says up there. Should really find that out. Be interesting to know. But there's 12 of them, so I'm guessing it's something to do monthly. And then there's a lot of pages in Japanese, and I think this is things about different countries, but I'm not sure. So again, there will be somebody out there who knows and has kind of, you know, translated it and put it down. And it would be interesting to know though. I would like to find that out. And then you've got a gift list, things that, you know, to or from, which is quite nice. And kind of a calendar which shows kind of how many years ago was a particular year. And I'm also wondering if it's got like the Chinese year of the... Oh, it's Japanese, so why would it be that? I don't know. Basically, I don't know. It's a calendar going back. So if you want to know what year it was 12 years ago, you can look and figure out, oh, it's 2007. But I used it for a bit of a pen test page. And then addresses for 8 people. For 8 people, no more, no less. And then another back page for like personalised. Presumably that's where you put your details and stuff in. So that's it. And then I've just got some little bits tucked in the back and stickers and stuff. So that is how I'm still very much early days. You know, it's only the 7th of January. Very much early days with this. My feelings so far are that I love having all the space. I love the fact that I grab one thing and everything is in there. I'm still a bit, but I've got notes in here because my B6 notebook has got my scribbles and jottings and ideas lists and things. So I still find myself wishing that this had maybe another 50 pages in it of notepaper. That then would be absolutely perfect. And there is still a bit of me that hankers after the already colourful and pretty pages of Erin Condren planners because they are just so pretty. So yes, so I'm still a bit like that. But we'll see how I get on with it. It certainly does feel like a workhorse of a planner because you can break everything down. And if there's one thing that I learnt last year using my hourly Erin Condren, it was that I needed to be able to scribble stuff on my monthly pages, and I needed to be able to see at a glance on my weekly pages how my time was broken up and where I had longer stretches of time for work and shorter stretches, because otherwise stuff slips through the cracks. And also being able to jot things down in advance that this week I need to do X, Y, Z. So yeah, so we're kind of experimenting at the moment. The other thing that I did last year is I used the Cocoa Daisy planner pages in personal rings, and I used those pretty much consistently all year, and I loved that turn a page, get a new, you know, a new day, a new page. That just worked so well. I'm still hankering after personal rings, partly as well because this was my Christmas, one of my Christmas presents. Isn't it just beautiful? It is the nicest piece of leather I've ever held. It's spice rings in pink peppercorn, and oh, it is like butter. And I really want to use it. But at the moment, I'm in here. So we'll see. Be perfect for February though, wouldn't it? We shall see what happens there. I'm not kind of one of these people who will say, yes, I'm going to use this all year, but it's working for me right now, and I want to give it a good go. So there we go. That is my January planner lineup. I feel like I'm going to end up filming a planner lineup every month at this rate, and perhaps that's okay. Perhaps that's part of the fun. So long as nothing's slipping through the cracks, does it really matter? Who knows? So what about you guys? Have you changed anything this year, this month, today, this week? Or are you sticking with what you did last year? And if so, let me know what it was and how it worked for you. I would love to hear. But in the meantime, I hope you have a fabulous rest of the day, and I shall speak to you again soon. Bye bye for now, lovely people.